So, have you heard?
Heard what?
We are going mobile. We are taking this show on the road. So, you know, we have traveled and traveled and traveled in the last 90 days. We've gone over 10,000 miles. So
That's a lot of miles.
We figured we were going to do something different. And if you were one of the lucky ones to hear about it first at our 2022 meetup,
that means you were there and you hung with us all weekend, and we appreciate you being there.
You got to hear all the news first. Now, for the people that weren't there, that didn't hear the news, now it's time to tell you. What is the showroom?
So the showroom is going to be us.
Oh, that's a lot of show.
In this 2022 Keystone Fuzion 428. So if you're one of the people that maybe is interested in a toy hauler, or one of the people that says, why a toy hauler? I don't get it. But you're interested enough that you'd like to see it, you can come on out and check it out.
Don't just come run knocking on my door and say, can I check it out now?
Because we might not be ready for you.
We might not be there.
There's that. We might be asleep. Who knows? Anyway, so we're going to set it up on our website that you can scroll down and see where we're going to be, when we're going to be there. We'll have our schedule posted probably a month out, and you will be able to select the time if we're going to be in your area and schedule your appointment accordingly. Now, it's not just us and the Fuzion. We're partnered with several vendors. That's why, one of the reasons why we've been in Indiana so much recently. We've been meeting with multiple people.
A lot of Indiana lately.
And it wouldn't be possible. Well, and it wouldn't be possible without them. So we do want to mention all the companies that we have partnered up with, aside from Keystone, to make this venture possible, and explain to you kind of why we're doing it. So it's not just for you to meet us or just for you to see the rig. Maybe you don't like to go to RV shows. I don't know why you wouldn't. Maybe
we go to all RV shows.
Maybe there's not an RV show in your area, or maybe you just don't like dealing with a bunch of people, but you're curious about some of the things we have on our rig. This would be your opportunity to come out, meet us, check out the rig, and check out the components that interest you. And it's not just things. So one of the big partnerships that we have right now is with MORryde. And for those of you that don't know, MORryde does a ton of stuff. Everything from our step above steps that we have on both entries. These are flip up, those are standard.
Just to the little lights to help us walk in and out in the night with the...
To our back deck, to independent suspension.
Wow, if you don't have that, you really need to check that out.
All kinds of cool things, and MORryde is a really cool company in that they're always thinking of new things. And so our partnership with them is, for one, we can show you what we have on our rig, how we use it, tell you what we like about it, what we don't like about it, get your feedback so that we can go back to them and say, hey guys, have you thought about maybe we could change it this way, or this would be a great product, can we come up with that? So it's not just so that we can share their products, it's so that they can get feedback and input from you guys.
We are also doing some research and development for them. So after our 10,000 mile trip out west and around, we went back to their shop, pulled in, and they slid underneath there and checked everything and made sure everything was still holding up like it should. Since we're putting so many miles on the RV, who's better than
who's better than us to say,
test it and show them
hey, take a look and see. Yeah, because you never know. You think things are working great, and then maybe there's something you could do differently. So they are very open-minded and want feedback from both us and you all. So that's their little piece of the puzzle.
So while you're in the showroom, if you want to see it and you have questions, we may be able to answer them. If we can't answer them, we know who to ask.
And if you want to crawl up under the rig and look at the independent suspension, you can. If you have a question about how the steps or something work, we can show you that too. And as they come out with new products, we'll be adding things to the rig. We'll bring you videos showing you what those products are and how we use them and how easy they were for us to install. So there's that.
So who else do we have?
We also have a company called RecPro. RecPro is huge, guys. So
huge. We didn't realize how big they were until we were in Indiana.
Many of you may know of them because they build RV furniture. So if you're looking to replace your furniture, change your furniture, maybe you've got a love seat and you want 2 recliners, whatever, they are huge in that industry, as well as
they have all kind of accessories like the dog bones and blinds
and water pumps, and,
yes, sewer hoses and sewer
all the connectors,
anything you need RVing,
water pressure gauge, just everything. And they are super great. That if you order today, don't know the specific time, but sometime early afternoon, I think if you order today, it would go out today. And they ship it directly from them. They're not some third party. Like, everything is there. We actually got to tour their huge warehouse from last time we were in Indiana. So
a lot of stuff, guys, a lot of stuff. Furrion stoves, they have the Furrion backup cameras, they have the microwaves.
They have lighting, so like your 12-volt lighting, if you want to get rid of just those little puck lights and put in something that looks more like what you would have at home.
They even have Blackstones. If you're looking for a Blackstone, they have it. So
blinds, you're like your day-night shades. They have the fold-up ones, and they have the roller shades.
Now, we're not fully stocked with all those yet. We have to go back up to Indiana next month, and
but
we're still
getting some more stuff. We're working on that, but and again, we don't have all of it, but we will happily show you what we have. And we were amazed at how much stuff that they did carry. Also, we're working with Dragonfly batteries and Future Solutions. So if you're not familiar, all the Keystones now come with 200 watts of solar, and
we have upgraded to the 600, and now we're going to start working on getting 1200 or more to put on top. So we're going to do a video on showing you how easy it is to upfit from 600 to 1200. Hopefully it's pretty easy. We haven't done it yet, but
it's supposed to be plug and play, so we're going to figure it all out.
Because we're doing a lot more boondocking now, so we want to be able to show you guys and tell you guys how well 600, 1200 watts of solar is doing for us.
And what does 600 watts or 1200 do? See, that's a question that I feel, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, when I'm talking to all these manufacturers and companies, I said, you know, I feel like for us anyway, the biggest question when solar was available
can I run my coffee maker? Can I run my hair dryer? Can I run everything all at one time for hours?
What can you run? Like, what does it do? And there's no definite answer for that. But we've learned what we can and can't do, and we've learned what really upsets it and puts a strain on it and what doesn't. And so we're looking forward to upgrading from 6 to 1200.
Now, I will tell you, when we were out there and those views that you got to see a couple months ago,
we were full solar.
We were full solar out there. Didn't run the generator one time. We were off grid for 2 days with no issues, no problems.
And I can tell you, it does not like my coffee pot, and it does not like the hair dryer. It puts a bigger strain on it, but it's really cool. So that's something else we can show you. We have the app that shows you live, real time, as you plug in and turn stuff on.
So when you
can watch your energy usage.
When you come out to the camper for the tour, we will turn off the power. And we'll show you exactly what's going on. We'll show you the app. We'll show you how much we're burning and how much we're bringing back in. That way it kind of gives you a little bit better idea, because I can sit here and tell you all day that it does this, it does that, it does this, it won't do this. But until you can physically be in that camper and turn everything on and watch it, you can really see it for yourself.
So is that something you would enjoy? Is that y'all's most...
I'm excited about the solar.
That's the most common question, because that has been my question from the beginning, was what will it run? But what questions do you all have about solar? I'll be interested to see that. And so Dragonfly is the type of batteries that come standard, like in the Keystones when you get your solar. So that's why we're working with them. And Future Solutions is actually the ones that helps put together all the components and pieces and parts and how they all go together. So we'll be working with them on that upgrade as well. It's also not just about pieces and parts. It's about other things that we use on a day-to-day or that we have. So, like our number one thing that we do to get from point A to point B, Lisa will sit down every night and route our trip from here to there through RV Life. And then we pull it up on our phone, which the app will run through our Apple Play in the truck, and we navigate. So we have that program. It will be on display. If it's something you use or you're interested in, we can explain how it works, how we use it. Now, we have been using it faithfully for almost 3.5 years, and I know our last camper had 52,000 miles on it. This has 10, so we've gone at least 62,000 miles. And you know, we have some height restrictions and length restrictions, and it's not yet. Knock on wood. We haven't taken us down the wrong road. We haven't gone down the wrong road, and I have not had a backup yet. So it is a very, very, very good app that we have on our phone to get us down the road. And if you follow us around at all, you know that something else we like to use. We have some memberships, so we like Harvest Host because we like to go and check out
we've been
the
doing a
farms
ton
with
of
all
Harvest
the
Host.
cuddly animals, and the farms that have veggies, and the breweries and the wineries and whatever else we
So
might
we're
come
going to talk
across.
about Harvest Host real quick for a minute, because I hear it a lot on all the pages, and people say, I don't want to spend $80 or whatever it is for a yearly membership, and they still require you to spend $20. Yes, they do. They you don't have to
that
do
you
it,
spend
but
$20
they
to
would like you to.
$25.
They would like you to spend $20. But Lisa has it figured out. We spend the $20. First
But
of
I
all,
spend the-
well, hold on. First of all, she's going to try to find a place, because we're traveling for 6, 7, 8 hours to find a Harvest Host. You're going to be hungry, and a lot of these places that you can find are bars that have food,
Bars or
restaurants or
breweries.
something. So you're going to get your $20 worth of food. If you guys notice nowadays, the price of food and the price of everything has gone up so much. It's just easier for us to come in for the night. Don't even have to unhook. Go inside. Go get us something to eat. Hand them $20 worth of food, $30, $40, whatever it ends up being. You're going to do it anyway. You're going to unhook the camper and you're going to go down the road, or you're going to cook. But after driving 10 hours, we don't feel like cooking. So
But
that's
some
number
people,
one.
But yeah, because some people still don't do that. Some people still cook in their rig, and kudos to you. But what I have also figured out is there's people in your life that you're going to buy gifts for, be it parents, children, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends.
So I know what she's buying me for Christmas, my birthday, every time.
So when you're at this cool place across the country that sells this wine that you think your sister would really enjoy, buy her a bottle for her birthday, or buy her two. So I spend money at Harvest Host that is money I would spend anyway on gifts for people in our lives. And that way, yeah,
You're doing two things.
I am spending the money, but I
Yep.
would spend it at the store when I got home. Plus, I'd be staying for a campsite somewhere overnight.
That's more of
so-
an original gift, something that you really thought about when you're out here doing something they can't get
it really
every single
is.
place.
So that's kind of how we've turned the Harvest Hosts kind of upside down, and we've made it so that we don't feel like we're spending extra money when we stay at the Harvest Host. But we do use that membership. The other membership that we use, because we all know that I'm consistently frugal,
cheap.
is Passport America.
Now,
So-
we are Passport America ambassadors, so if you have any questions or concerns, we can help you with that
Absolutely.
too. So
And we have a link. There'll be links for all of these. in
we've
the
been
video.
using Passport America for a long time, and cheapness here. We bought the year membership, the year membership, the year membership,
And finally,
the year membership.
we went to the
finally we've
the
gone. Yeah.
annual. No, it's not annual. Lifetime. Membership.
So now we're lifetime members, and we did buy that. We paid for that.
And it has already paid for itself.
Paid
So
for it
I don't know
many
why
times.
I was so slow on jumping on board at the beginning. But anyway,
So Passport America, if you don't know about it, we're going to do a lot more videos on it as we travel, but it gets you 50% off of campgrounds. There is some,
participating campground.
yes, there is some blackout times and dates and all that kind of stuff, but us being on the road so much, we have learned to search for those and be able to get them. So we've been to some really, really nice, great campgrounds. It's cold up here. Somebody's going to be freezing in a minute.
It's really cold for me, but I think it's going to be worth the snow just to see those views, because that's amazing.
We've been to some really, really nice, great campgrounds for 50%
I mean, we're
off.
talking a full hookup site for $10 or $12 a night.
Yep.
That's cheaper than any state park we've ever been to. In fact, in Alabama, we stayed at a state park that was part of Passport America. So my full hookup site ended up costing me $9 a night. It's a pretty good deal.
If you're looking for very easy, cheap ways to travel across the country or up and down the East Coast, West Coast, or wherever you're going, Passport America is something I would really look into. It saved us a ton of money, and it's not that expensive. It's pretty reasonable.
And something else you can check out on the rig, we can tell you about it and you can see it, is the ceramic coating. So Bob Moses ceramic coating, we go to the original, which is in
We
the Phoenix,
always go to the restaurant.
the Phoenix area. But
There's
they
nothing
do-
wrong with the other guys, but we stick true to our guy there, so we always head back out to the Phoenix. So this is our second rig that we've had ceramic coated.
It's just so easy to wash and so easy to maintain. Like, we can wash it ourselves, so we don't pay somebody hundreds of dollars to wash it.
I'd rather have somebody else wash it.
I mean, we have paid somebody else to wash it, but it's so easy to wash now, and you don't have to wax it. So you don't have to wax it, and you don't have to pay somebody to wax it. So, you know, it's a win-win. This time we went ahead and got the truck done too, so you can check that out. We'll of course always have the Chevy with us when we're on the road, because no way to take that thing anywhere without having a nice truck.
A bug on my arm. So one of the things that I was kind of skeptical about until I end up getting them is the SnapPads. We looked at them and 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 thought, I don't know if we really need them. But SnapPad sent us a set, and now they're on board with us.
And we like them. Who thought?
They didn't take long at all to put on. So one of our Tuesday talks coming up in a couple of weeks will be us installing the SnapPad, showing you how easy they were to put on. But once we went out west, and a lot of places out there require you to have something under your feet, and I thought, okay.
I guess because it gets so hot, right? The pavement gets hot, and even your feet will leave a mark in the pavement.
So we need something, and I didn't want to keep carrying around. I didn't want to carry around blocks or the orange blocks and all that. So once SnapPad reached out to us and said, let's do some SnapPad on there, I said, let's try it and see what happens. So we have been in mud up to our ankles. I've been
in water up to my ankles for sure. We had a campsite that I couldn't, thank God I didn't have the dog with us, because
thank God she had boots and I didn't have to worry about getting
I had to wear my snow boots, y'all. It wasn't even snowing, but it was the only boots I had in the camper that would keep my feet dry, because there was that much water on our entire site.
So the good thing is, when we finally hooked up the truck and backed into it, I thought these things are going to be stuck. But
nope.
With that big footprint on there, it came right up out of the mud and the water and came up. They're nasty now, but it did do what it needed to do. It gives us, gives us a lot bigger of a footprint, and
so far so good. They're
I'm
working well.
them.
They you don't have to worry about your feet getting bent. Like, we bent one of our feet on the last rig in a parking lot. It was a concrete parking lot, but there was a rock. And when the foot came down, it hit that rock and it just bent it right up. So we didn't have to worry about that anymore. I don't know. So we got them. We were a little skeptical. We weren't sure, but we love them now.
Do you have SnapPads? And if you do, tell us. Are you loving them as much as we are right now? And why did it take me 4 years to get them?
And if you don't have them, now's your chance to come see them if you're interested in them, because we have them on the Fuzion. And we have 2 different size feet on our Fuzion. So our front 2 feet are 12-inch round. The back 4 are 10-inch octagonal. So SnapPad has a solution.
They had to make a special one for these.
They have sets to fit whatever your rig is. And you can even use them on Class A. So there's
if you were at our meetup, one lucky winner won a set of
SnapPads.
So you need to start coming to these meetups, because these vendors are starting to give us more and more cool things to give away. So
P.S. we're working on a possible meetup later this fall.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say that.
Not going to drop any details. I'm just going to leave that with you. If we have one this fall, where would you like to see us be?
So there is one more that's going on, one more vendor that we have right now, and it's ETrailer. So when you're wanting your MORryde products and pieces and parts, we've teamed up with ETrailer to get you your stuff, your MORryde stuff.
They ship it to you. So MORryde doesn't ship directly from their facility. If you are in Indiana and you book an appointment, like say you want to get independent suspension or disc brakes or something like that, you're going to have an appointment with MORryde to go do that. And if while you're there for that, you're looking for like the cargo trays or something else that MORryde
we don't have
carries,
those yet, because our cargo holder
compartment's
is
a little
just way
tiny for
too
that.
small.
But if you're going to be there anyway for something like that, you can mention to them that you're interested in these other products, and while you're there, if they have it in stock, they can certainly get it for you and put it in. But if you just want to order something like the steps, or like the cord keeper that's on the nose of our rig, or even a new pin box, and you need to have it shipped, you're not going to be anywhere near them in Indiana,
they will ship it right to you.
That's who you go through. You go through ETrailer. That's who they have partnered up with for that type of thing. So we're working with them as well. And they don't just carry MORryde stuff. They have
a ton of stuff too.
Everything trailer.
And
so
more.
Yeah.
So that's just all the ones that we have right now. We're still working on getting a couple more. So if you are a vendor or some sort that wants us to test, try, sell, show, whatever you want to do,
let us know.
Get in touch with us.
I need to also say, these aren't just products that somebody said, hey, let us put this on your rig and you can talk about it. If we don't love it, if we don't believe in it, it's not on here.
That is correct.
And we're not talking great about it.
I'm not toting anything down the road that I'm not trusting.
So these are products that we use every day, that we love and we believe in when you see it here on the rig. So we are headed west. July. I know, July in Vegas. But anyway.
She was so cold for the last 6 months, she said she wanted to get all hot and sweaty.
I prefer the warmth.
I'm going to take her west in July at 120 degrees.
We're kind of taking a northwestern route out, southeastern on the way back. So if that's going to put us in your area, comment below and let us know where you are and where you'd like to see us, and there's a possibility that we can, route our trip accordingly. Otherwise, we'll just post where we're going to be. It's not going to be if we're there overnight. It's going to be when we land somewhere for a couple of days. And again, we'll put it on the website. We'll let you know where we're going to be, when we're going to be, and there will be appointment times that are an hour in length that you can schedule a time that works for you.
And also, if you don't want to see anything, you just want to come see us, we're going to show you where we are.
Too.
We can meet up. We've met up with so many people in the last couple of weeks and months.
If you're going to be in your area, just say, hey, if y'all swing through here, we'd love to grab lunch or dinner or, whatever, and we can absolutely do that.
And we can just, we can sit down, we can talk RV life, we can talk about kids, we can talk about trucks. It doesn't have to be RV if you don't want to talk about it. But with us being in the RV industry for over 15 years, we have a little bit of insights of what to do and how to do it. So it doesn't have to be touring a camper. It could be just come in and sit down for an hour and just talk and prick our brains.
Because it gives you the opportunity to meet us, but it also gives us the opportunity to meet so many of you when we're out and about and traveling the country. So we're looking forward to it. We're hoping it's going to be a great, great thing. Everybody involved seems to think it is. So I think maybe we've landed on something, a great opportunity to help you, help us, and help the vendors all at the same time. So
this video is going to come out this Sunday, which you'll see when it comes out on Sunday. Next week, which is Memorial Day, we're going to go ahead and open up the showroom while we're here at Chesapeake Bay Thousand Trails. So if you are at Chesapeake Bay Thousand Trails and you want to come in and see it, you want to sit down at our picnic table over there, you just want to talk, you want to say hi, whatever it is.
You should be able to schedule it on our website.
We're hoping.
We're still working on that, so if it doesn't work properly, feel free to message us on Instagram or Facebook or comment on this video and let us know. We'll keep an eye on it, and we will reach back out and get you scheduled if the appointment thing's not working.
We want to see how many people from the Chesapeake Bay Thousand Trails are watching this video this Sunday, because we're here for, after that, another couple of days. So we want to see as many of you guys as we can. Everybody,
even if you don't come in the rig, we want to meet you.
Well, everybody keeps saying, when are you coming back to Thousand Trails? When are you coming back? We're here. So if you're here, let us know. Comment below. Go to our website. I'll put the links all to the website. Let us know you're here. And if you want to come see it, come check it out. But that's it, guys. That's the big, big news. I'm hoping to give a lot more bigger news. We will link everything that we have at the bottom of this.
And we hope y'all are as excited as we are.
We do have some discount codes for you. We do have all kinds of stuff there. So make sure you click down there. Make sure you go to our website again. It is FindUsCamping.com. It's real easy. You can't miss it. You can't forget it. But that's all the great news we have for right now. And as always, guys, until the next time you find us camping here at Thousand Trails,
Chesapeake Bay. Safe travels, y'all.